Hello, and welcome back to Follow Your Dreams, the 15 Universal Laws with EyeLoveYourself. This is going to be chapter 12, the law of action and reaction. So let's hop right into this. The law of action and reaction is a fundamental principle that governs the way in which energy moves through the universe. This law, also known as the law of cause and effect, states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. In other words, every cause has an effect, and every effect has a cause. This principle has its roots in the field of physics, where it is known as Newton's third law of motion. According to this law, whenever two objects interact with each other, they exert equal and opposite forces on each other. This means that if one object pushes against another object, the second object will push back with an equal force. However, the law of action and reaction is not limited to the physical world. It also applies to our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Everything we do has a ripple effect on the world around us. And the choices we make have consequences that extend far beyond ourselves. For example, if we choose to speak unkindly to someone, our words may cause them to feel hurt or upset. This, in turn, may cause them to lash out at others or withdraw from social situations, creating a chain reaction of negative energy. On the other hand, if we choose to act with kindness and compassion, our actions may inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positive energy. The law of action and reaction is also closely tied to the concept of karma, which suggests that our thoughts, actions, and intentions have a direct impact on the events and circumstances we encounter in our lives. According to this principle, the energy we put out into the world is reflected back to us in some way, whether through positive or negative experiences. This law teaches us the importance of being mindful of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and the impact they have on the world around us. By taking responsibility for our energy and striving to create positive change, we can create a life of abundance and fulfillment. At the same time, the law of action and reaction reminds us that we are not isolated individuals living in a vacuum, but part of a larger, interconnected system. Every action we take has a ripple effect on the world around us, and we are all responsible for creating the world we want to live in. In order to harness the power of the law of action and reaction, it is important to cultivate a sense of mindfulness and self-awareness. By paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can gain insight into the impact they have on ourselves and others. This can help us to make more conscious choices and create positive change in the world around us. Ultimately, the law of action and reaction teaches us that we are all interconnected and that the energy we put out into the world has a profound impact on the world around us. By aligning ourselves with this principle, and taking responsibility for our actions, let me restart this. Ultimately, the law of action and reaction teaches us that we are all interconnected and that the energy we put out into the world has a profound impact on the world around us. By aligning ourselves with this principle and taking responsibility for our actions, we can create a life of purpose and fulfillment and contribute to the greater good of all. Okay? The law of action and reaction, also known as the law of cause and effect, is a powerful principle that can help us create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. So here are some steps you can take to apply this law to your own life. Step 1. Practice mindfulness. Start by becoming more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Notice how they impact your own well-being and the well-being of those around you. Step 2. Set positive intentions. Before taking any action, set a positive intention for the outcome you wish to create. Visualize the positive ripple effect that your actions will have on the world around you. Step 3. Take responsibility for your energy. Recognize that you are responsible for the energy you bring into the world. Make a conscious effort to radiate positive energy through your words, actions, and attitudes. Step 4. Be proactive. Don't wait for positive change to happen. Create it. Let me repeat that. Don't wait for positive change to happen. Create it. Take action towards your goals and dreams and be a positive force in the world around you. Step 5. Embrace the power of small actions. Remember that even small actions can have a big impact. A smile, a kind word, a thoughtful gesture can create a positive ripple effect that spreads far beyond yourself. Step 6. Stay focused on the positive. When faced with challenges or setbacks, stay focused on the positive. Remember that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow, and that your actions have the power to create positive change. Step 7. Practice self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Ask yourself what impact they are having on the world around you, and how you can make positive changes to create a more harmonious and fulfilling life. By applying the law of reaction and action to your life, you can create a more positive and fulfilling existence. Let me repeat that. By applying the law of action and reaction to your life, you can create a more positive and fulfilling existence while also contributing to the greater good of all. Remember, every action you take has a ripple effect on the world around you, so make sure you use your energy wisely and intentionally. The other day, my friend's son came over. His name's Sterling, and he wanted to talk to me about cars. He wanted me to talk to him about cars. So I went ahead and made this story for him. The power of action and reaction. The story of Sterling. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Sterling who loved to explore the world around him. He was always curious about how things worked and why they happened the way they did. One day, Sterling was playing with his toy car, and he noticed something interesting. When he pushed his car forward, it moved in the opposite direction, as if it were pushing back against him. This made him wonder about how things in the world around us work. He asked his parents about it, and they explained to him the law of action and reaction. They told him that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Just like when he pushes his car forward and it pushed back against him. Sterling was fascinated by this concept and began to think about how it applied to his own life. He realized that every decision he made, no matter how small, had an impact on the world around him. If he acted with kindness and compassion, it would create a positive ripple effect. But if he acted negatively, it could create a chain reaction of negative energy. So Sterling decided to make a conscious effort to spread positivity and kindness wherever he went. He made an effort to compliment his classmates, help his parents with chores, and even volunteered at a local animal shelter. To his surprise, he found that his actions had a significant impact on those around him. His classmates were happier. His parents were proud of him. And the animals at the shelter were grateful for his help. Sterling learned that by taking responsibility for his actions and being mindful of the impact he had on others, he could create a better world for everyone. As he grew older, Sterling continued to apply the law of action and reaction in his daily life. He went on to become a scientist and discovered new ways to use this principle to create positive change in the world. And so, Sterling's curiosity and his desire to understand the world around him led him to discover the power of the law of action and reaction and how it could be used to create a better world for all. Make a beautiful day, a day you deserve. Only you know what you deserve. Peace.